common communication style of emotionally immature parents is guilt. They often rely on disappointment, obligation, or reminders of sacrifices that they've made instead of directly asking for what they want. A parent might say, I guess I'll just sit here all by myself, instead of saying, I'd like to spend time with you. This is not necessarily conscious manipulation. Emotionally immature parents often did not learn how to openly and respectfully express their needs. So guilt becomes the language that they know best. An indirect communication style can make a child feel like they're constantly trying to prevent their parent from becoming upset. They start making choices based on avoiding guilt versus what is healthy or practical. They may feel responsible for their parents' loneliness, happiness, or emotional well-being. Sacrifice narratives are a common form of guilt. An emotionally immature parent may frequently remind their child of everything they gave up, how hard they worked, and all the things that they provided them with when they were growing up. While parents do make sacrifices, healthy parents do not throw these things up in their child's face as if there is a lifetime of debt the child is obligated to repay. Healthy parents realize that their choice brought the child into the world, and basic providing was a foreseeable responsibility that goes along with parenthood. It's not some contract between the parent and the child. There is no contract that obligates a child to manage their parent's emotional needs either. It's actually the parent that is responsible for teaching the child how to regulate their own emotions. But a parent can't teach skills they don't possess. These parents tend to communicate their wants indirectly rather than making clear requests. They may pout, sigh, make passive aggressive comments, or hint repeatedly instead of just saying what they need. Then, if you don't pick up on the hint, the parent may become upset and say that you are selfish and uncaring. Reality is, healthy adult communication involves two people expressing their needs, not expecting others to read between the lines. We have to learn to stop treating guilt as an emergency. We can acknowledge their feelings without accepting responsibility for fixing them. If they remind you of everything that they've done, you can appreciate that. Without agreeing, you owe them unlimited access to your time, energy, or decision making. It is also helpful to resist the urge to over-explain your choices. Emotionally immature parents often view long explanations as a sign that the guilt is working or an invitation to negotiate. Practice being calm, clear, and brief. You don't have to defend every decision that you make as an adult. A simple answer is enough. Their disappointment belongs to them just as your life choices belong to you. When you begin recognizing guilt as a communication style, rather than proof that you've done something wrong, it becomes much easier to step out of it. Your parents' feelings are not your responsibility to manage. Healthy relationships are built on respect, honesty, and direct communication, not keeping score or making someone feel guilty enough to comply. When you stop responding to guilt with compliance, it creates much more space for emotional freedom. Have a good day.